Alright, y'all, it's time for Couch Conversations. Are y'all ready? We about to get started in a minute. Let's go. Welcome to Couch Conversations, y'all. Are y'all ready to get the show started? We're going to be talking about toxic family relationships tonight, and this is something I really wanted to touch on. This is going to be an interesting subject. I am excited to discuss this with y'all tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get the show started. Y'all make sure y'all share, invite 3 friends, invite 5 family members. And bring everybody to the table and let's have this conversation about toxic family relationships. All right. So here we go. Welcome to Couch Conversations.
You're now tuning in live with DMEG Radio. Danni Gyrl live. Couch Conversations. Let's go! Couch Conversation with Danni Gyrl live. DMG Radio on fire. You listen and ride where you hear the hottest underground and independent music. Tune in with Couch Conversations where they talk about it. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Killer. DMG Radio.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Couch Conversations. I hope y'all are ready for this conversation tonight. We are talking about toxic family relationships. I really want everybody to tune in with this one. I really want y'all to get involved in this conversation. There were some things that I've seen and some things that I've heard that made me really want to touch on this, and I want everybody to know, just because you family do not mean you have to deal with them. I told my kids the other day, just because we're family and we're blood does not mean you have to deal with all the bullshit that the family puts out. If you feel like it's best to cut some family members off or to not talk to them, that is fine with me. I do not force relationships just because we're family. Sometimes family will do you in faster than anybody else. So, you know, this is something that, I'm sorry, y'all, my camera just don't want to cooperate today. I've been having a hard time setting it up today. But anyway, this is, something that we need to talk about. One of the things that I wanted to talk about was the expectations of family and how people feel like you're obligated to do things for them because you're family, which is, I think, the most crazy thing ever. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I used to do taxes. I had a couple family members mad at me because I did not want to do their taxes for free. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Whatever I'm doing, because if you've known me, you know I never have really worked a 9 to 5. I've always been out here grinding. I've always tried to get it the way I could get it. I've always tried to start a little business or a little side hustle. And my thing is this: if y'all know this is how I'm getting my money, why would you not want to pay me to do your taxes, but you will go pay Jackson Hewitt, you will go pay Liberty? See, that type of stuff right there is toxic to me. You know, I really don't get the obligation that family feels. Yeah, y'all just said it in the comments. Sometimes family ain't shit. You are absolutely right. Okay. I told my oldest son the other day, just because you related to somebody do not mean you are obligated to do things for them for free. I hate when people come with the we family. I don't like that, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you out here selling sweatshirts, you gonna want me to pay full price for your sweatshirt, right? So when that comes back around, don't expect me to be like, hey, yo, we family, and here go my shit for free. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that I think is very toxic that I wanted to touch on, and I really am going here to start off with. Oh, thank you, Juwan. I think it's toxic that we as the black community, because I don't see a lot of white people or Asians or Latinos doing this. I think it's toxic that we in the black community have children, and then our children grow up, they graduate from high school, and between high school graduation, which is in June, or September, we expect them to either go get a job or go to college, right? Which most of the time coming out of high school, they don't know what they want to do with themselves. They still trying to figure it out. Okay, but then when the kid does go get a job, instead of going to college, we want them to pay rent. I have a problem with that. Okay. First of all, I've heard people say, well, charging them rent teaches them responsibility, right? But at the same time, eventually you gonna tell them to get the hell out, right? So if they haven't been able to save no money because they making $700 and they giving you $400 of that on rent, and then they gotta pay whatever they gotta pay for themselves, and they still end up broke at the end of them getting a check, when are they ever gonna save money to get the hell out of the house with you? Like, we do not let our kids stack money to move on and leave home in a way that they're productive. So if you notice, in the black community, unless they really out here getting it in the streets, and the streets is raising them, and they just said, fuck it, I ain't never going back home, fuck it, I'll live in the streets. If you notice, we always have our children come back home at least one time, and it's because we haven't prepared them to go out and deal with normal society and taught them shit. Another thing that I think is toxic is how we talk to our children. Pay a bill and have them help save money okay, now see, I do agree with that. I do agree that they should be able to pay a bill, and the rest of their money they should be saving to get the hell out. Okay, I think that's one of the toxic traits of the black community, and we need to do better. Also, what I think is toxic is how we talk to our kids. I think that is one of the biggest problems in the black community and in families, is how we talk to each other and how we talk to our children, right? And the reason I say this is because if you've ever been on Facebook or any social media, Twitter, Instagram, if you notice, every year around the same time, and it's usually right around Thanksgiving, they start having these Thanksgiving with black family tweets, right? And if you really pay attention to those tweets, the things said in those tweets are toxic. Some of it is all in fun. Some of it is comedy. I ain't gonna lie. I be laughing about, you know what I'm saying, the little picture of everybody blowed, and they say when the cousins come back from, you know, taking a walk or whatever. That's funny. But I've noticed these like snapbacks, like the auntie says something about him acting like a girl, and he told her to get her life together and stop acting like a man, and, you know, just the little comments and the little snapback and the little, you know, like the stuff that we do with our families is super toxic, and it is not okay because we're passing it down from generation to generation to generation. And one thing that I like about 2022 and things going on right now is this generation that is coming in and getting their lives together, because most of them are, they are all about breaking generational curses, and I am all with that. Okay, I don't think people realize how toxic these family relationships are. Let me see. Let me get to some comments. Thank God while I was in college, my mom only made me buy 2 things of laundry soap a month for rent. And you know what? That's dope. I had a cousin who I love dearly. I love her. I always tell her she's my number one cheerleader. I was trying to get my own place, and I went to go stay with her, and she charged me $20 a week, which compared to how much I was making was nothing. But it allowed me to save my money to get out of her house really, really fast. You know what I mean? But a lot of us don't have that. We don't have support systems. We don't have what we need from our families. Basically, we don't have that. And all of these things that we're passing down to our kids and things like that are seriously toxic. They really are. It's just crazy. Like, it's crazy. But let me get back to the comments. I was told to go to school or get a job, went full 12 credits, and when I was told to get a job okay, so you was going to school and had to get a job on top of that? See, that's what I'm saying. To me, that's just a little bit much. I'm gonna tell you what else. I think it's very toxic that we have cliques in our family. Cliques. We have cliques in the family, and I think that's toxic too. I see where somebody posted about the family having stuff and not inviting the whole family. Basically, like they're having secret get-togethers. I totally understand. I have seen things like that in my own family. The secret get-togethers where certain people are invited and others are excluded, and you know, they don't take pictures and they don't do all this stuff, and you might find out about it like 2 or 3 years later. Like, none of that stuff is okay, because what you do then is you cause separation in the family. And if you related to me on my mama's side or my daddy's side, y'all know I don't give a fuck if you family, okay? You just gotta cross me one good time. I don't give a fuck if you family. I'ma treat you off a nigga like a nigga off the street. Straight up. I don't do the, oh, we're family, we need to stick together because we family. No, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. If you piss me off and we family, I'm going to treat you just like you did when you pissed me off. Because what a lot of situations are is people say stuff to you or do stuff to you like they would a nigga on the street, but they expect you to take it because you family. Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that at all. Yeah, not all families are alike. Not all families do the same thing. But a lot of families have a toxic person or a couple of toxic people. They have toxic ways, things of that nature. But I just think that it's crazy that we do the things that we do to our family members. I've seen people rob their family members. That shit is toxic, okay? You got one time to steal from me and you not coming back in my damn house. Period, okay? I have somebody right now that I love. If they call me, I'll talk to them on the phone. Are they welcome in my house? Hell no. They have stole from me and many other people. And I'm not okay with that. Period. So, yeah. I don't do toxic. I don't do none of that. I'm not too much on people crossing me with the lying and the, like, family should be better than how you treat niggas on the street. And that's not what it is anymore. Family these days is whoever we choose to be family, because sometimes we can't count on our blood relatives, straight up. If I offend anybody on this video, I apologize, but my daddy family, I love them. I don't fuck with them. They're very cliquey to me. I think they pick and choose who they choose to fuck with. I love my uncles, but I think, and my cousins, I love them all dearly, but I think they pick and choose which cousins and which nieces and nephews they want to support. I just don't like the clique shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I'm just one of those people, I'd rather not be bothered. I've been asked why I don't come to family reunions and why I don't come hang out. Because y'all are toxic as fuck. Okay? Like, for real. Like, y'all low-key talk about each other. It's a lot of, like, this, that, the other, and the other. And I just can't get with it. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I'm sorry if y'all watching. I love y'all, but I can't fuck with y'all. I got like 2 cousins on my daddy's side that I fuck with, and maybe 3. Everybody else, I'm cool on. I got siblings. I fuck with 2 of my brothers and both of my sisters. My other brothers, I love them. One has been doing his thing. I don't know what the hell he doing, but every time he called me, we end up getting into it. The other one I just don't talk to. He out living his best life. I'm living my best life. We just don't talk. I haven't made it my business to talk to him. Is that toxic? Hell yeah. The reason I don't talk to my brother is because my brother always got some bullshit going on. And I don't like him bringing his bullshit around me. Period. Let's see. Who wants to be around fake family? I ain't with it. Me neither. I'd rather you just leave me alone. Like, I'm just not with the fake shit. I have people on my mama's side of the family I love. I would be hurt if something happened, but I don't fuck with them. I don't call them. I don't want to see them. I'd rather not be around them. Like, that's just the way it is. Family can be more toxic than people in the street sometimes. And, you know, it's sad. It's sad to see how family do you. It's sad. I don't want to put too much of my business out here, or too much of, you know, people I know business, but I'm just saying, like, this family shit is toxic. And if you just tuning in, I'm gonna go back to, I am not okay with doing shit for the family for free because we family. I am not okay with that. Let me just slow down and tell y'all. My son, who I love dearly, he play about 5 instruments, okay? And this is how he make his living. This is what he's done since high school. He told me the other day, Mama, somebody told me I should just bring my bass and play because we're family. I told him no, the hell he shouldn't. If they not paying him like anybody else should, no, he should not go play nothing because we're family. Because like I told him, when you can't call somebody to have your back like you have theirs, that shit is toxic. So while you running around here doing all these free gigs and they telling you thank you because we family, when you need somebody, who can you call? Because family ain't coming through for you. And then they ain't paying you, so you ain't got no bread to go handle your business. Like, I'm not with the whole family shit, okay? I'm just telling y'all straight up. I'm not with the whole we family shit. I have friends that I will call before I call my family. Straight up. cousins that ain't cousins, ain't blood related, ain't married to me, nobody in my family. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather deal with them before I call some of my family members. I have a mat that says, if you didn't call or let me know, don't knock on my door. Now, I feel that, and I'm going to tell you why. I used to have a thing about knocking on my door, and I tell you, I don't give a fuck. If you didn't call before you got here, you could stand outside and knock. I'll, like, open the door, look at you through the blinds, all that, and will not let you in. Because you do not just pop up at my house because we're family. Y'all know I talk a lot about my marriage on this show, and when I was married, I had an issue with my in-laws because that's what they're accustomed to. They're accustomed to, you know, we're family. We could just go to family house. We could pop up here, pop up there, spend the night. They will jump states and, you know what I'm saying, stay at family members' house, and it's okay. I don't do that, okay? So when I married into the family, I was like the piece of shit to them because you can't pop up at my house and say, I'm about to come spend the night. You don't do that. No. You gonna need to give me some notice like last week and say I'll be there this week and maybe can I stay a couple days. Like, I don't do that. And then when I was in Vegas, because some of y'all know I'm in California right now. When I was in Vegas, I had one of my in-laws pop up in Vegas, call me to spend the night, and got mad because I wouldn't answer. Well, once you told me why you was calling on the voicemail, no, I didn't answer the phone. And how you gonna get mad at me that you popped up in Vegas and I don't answer my phone? When you came to Vegas, you should have made you a reservation. Rooms is like $22 and a $30 resort fee. You could get a room for about $50. And yeah, I don't do that pop-up shit. Not at all. Not at all. I don't give a fuck about us being family. I'm sorry. Just like that, straight up. But anyway, let me hear about some of y'all toxic families and some of y'all toxic family stories. Somebody said in the comments it's emotionally draining. Yes, it is. It's emotionally draining. It's mentally draining. It's psychologically draining. It's everything. It's physically draining. It is. Because people just like cast their problems off on you and they don't care. I even told my mama, I said, Mama, stop letting us throw our stuff on you. Stop answering the phone if you have to. If we too much for you, just cut it off. Like, we have to learn how to stop accepting the toxic behavior, because that's one of the things. Accepting toxic behavior is like setting yourself up. You're putting yourself in the fire. You have to learn what is toxic, what is not, what is toxic to you. Because some things that might be toxic to me may not be toxic to you. You have to find out what is toxic to you and separate yourself. Because, man, I'm telling you, if you allow your family to just do this because they family and do that because they family, and I damn near lost a house dealing with some family. Like, you got to know when to cut people off. You got to know. You got to know when to cut them off, when to move on, when to stop accepting their toxicity. Let me go to the comments. My ex's family would just walk in without knocking. Oh, hell no. See, yeah, they would have had a problem. And don't give these kids a pass. They come with the you. And okay, yeah. The kids don't get a pass either because they're displaying toxic relationship that they've learned at home. That's all that is. If you pay attention, I know some of you have children. And if you have children, I want you to chime in after I make this comment. Or if you know somebody with children and this has happened to you. If you have children and you talk about somebody around your children, when your children see that person, they're going to act funny because you talked about them. They're going to go off of your vibe. Or you might have somebody, a friend, a family member that has children. And then when you go around the children, they act funny with you. They might not want to speak to you, or they might just act kind of shitty with you and you don't understand why, and you kind of just laugh it off, ha 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 ha. No, it's not a laugh it off situation. Like, at the end of the day, somebody in their house is talking about you, and the kid is just relaying the vibes that they're getting at home. So y'all gotta watch the kids too, because they'll be then popped off and said some shit, and you be wondering what the hell they talking about, or why they acting shitty, and it's because they getting it from home. And then these teenagers, oh, they pop off like nothing. And I'ma tell you, if you got a teenager and they get smart with me, I'm probably gonna punch their ass in the throat, because I don't deal with that shit. I'm not taking toxic behavior from nobody, not friends, business associates. I don't even have business associates right now. I done cut all my business partners off. You want to know why? Because I don't do toxic. And apparently they bringing this toxic family shit to their business relationships. I can't do it. Like I was saying, let me hear some of y'all toxic relationship family comments. Hey, Nikita, let me hear some of y'all toxic family comments, because I know I'm not the only one out here with toxic family members. I know I'm not the only one out here with sometimey ass family members. I know I'm not the only one out here with shady ass family members. I know I'm not the only one out here with non-supportive ass family members. Let me tell y'all something. Shout out to all my cousins and family members that support me. And the reason I say family members, because I got a couple aunties, my mama, you know. Shout out to everybody that support me. I have had my business running 12, maybe 15 years now. Oh, it's been 15 because my son's 17. So 15 years now. I want to know how many of my family members have came out to supported me. Do y'all know, like, it's funny how people will go out and they will pay to go see every concert that come to LA, every concert that come to Vegas, but I have very few family members that have been to any of my shows. They'd rather go pay $200 to go see Joe or music or whoever's going on, Beyonce, whoever. They'd rather go pay to see them than to pay $10 to come to one of my shows and support what the hell I do. And do I think that's toxic? Hell yeah. I'm going to tell y'all something. I know she watching, and I'm going to tell y'all publicly. Shout out to my niece Raven. Straight up. Okay? And for those of y'all that really know, Raven is my niece by marriage. She's not my blood niece. But shout out to Raven, because Raven supports everything I do. I love you, Raven. When I say she supports everything, when I came to California for my birthday party, Raven made sure she was there. When I was in Vegas managing Legends for Danny Boy, Raven made sure she came in there, brought people, grabbed a meal, and sat there and got entertained and supported me. Okay? Raven comes to shows when she knows she shouldn't even be there because her ass is supposed to be at work in the morning. Okay? Raven does everything she can to support TT, and I appreciate it. Because some of my blood family members ain't came to shit ever that I have. But you know what? They will ask me to do something for them in a minute. Ain't came to none of my shows, but will ask me to sing for them for free. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about it, y'all? Because I just think that's crazy. I just think it's crazy. My sister, hey girl, be here for the mess, because I'm talking shit to the family tonight. Shout out to my sister as well, because my sister supports. My sister, I'm going to tell y'all something. My sister is not my blood sister, but I have been knowing her my entire life. She's my god sister. She probably knows more about me than any family member I got. She come to everything. Everybody laughs because I tell them I got my own personal photographer. Because you want to know why? Everywhere in Vegas that I have sung at, my sister has showed the hell up with her camera, supported, and took pictures. And I appreciate that. My real family, God bless them. I love them. No shade to y'all. But y'all are unsupportive. Y'all don't take my business seriously. That shit is toxic as fuck. That's toxic. That's why I try to support the people that support me, the people that love me, because baby, sometimes you got to build your own damn family. Girl, they know your number when you need something, but don't know how to call any other time. That is so correct. So correct. So correct. They'll call me to do anything for them. But I ain't seen nobody come to Huncho Thursdays and support me, and I done sung there twice. And you know what's sad? Some of them only live about 10 minutes away from Huncho Thursdays. Yee. So I'm just saying, like, this toxic shit, we gotta end this shit. Either we gotta be supportive and we gotta be supportive 100% and we gotta love 100%, or we gotta stop, because y'all don't understand the slightest thing. Like I said, things that I might not think is toxic, you might find toxic. And we have to understand that toxicity is not okay. It's not okay. My sister said, even when we don't like each other, bitch, I always like you. Shut the hell up. All right. Let's talk about how when you try to level up, break the cycle, and grow and heal, all of a sudden you think you better than everybody. To the person that wrote the comment, because y'all know when I read the comments, I don't say who wrote it. If y'all want to know, go read it. To the person that wrote the comment, let me tell you something, baby. You come from the land of toxic. And I'm going to say this because I know you personally. You come from the land of toxicity. Okay, baby? And to see you doing what you doing, I am so proud of you. Because somebody had to break the damn cycle up over in that camp. Okay? A good job don't mean shit if you in a toxic household. I'm sorry. And baby, you broke the cycle. So you know what? If they want to sit up and say you think you better than everybody else, or they want to sit up and act shitty towards you, oh well, fuck them. Because since this pandemic, I've been watching you. You done started your own business. You doing your own shit and you handling your own thing, and you're a responsible parent. So you know what? Sometimes you gotta get the fuck on and let people say you think you better than me. Oh well, that's toxic too. You want to know why? Because all they really have to say is congratulations on the glow up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Congratulations on the glow up. Am I in LA for now? Yes, I am. I am. And you know what? If y'all want to come visit me, feel free to inbox me and, you know, I'll drop you my location. This has not been a fun trip to LA. I really want to go back to Vegas. Oh my God. Anyway. So yeah, we talking about toxic relationships with our family tonight. If you're just tuning in, shout out to all my people that support. I'm gonna tell y'all, all my cousins that watch this show, I love y'all. I really do, cause I be needing them clicks and views. And I thank y'all to the ones that do support. Like for real, my family that do support, I thank you. But the ones of y'all that don't support shit and got the nerve to call me and ask me for something, fuck y'all. Okay, straight up. Let me just shout out my auntie Drew and all her kids. I love y'all. When I was singing in Drag Tickety, they all bought tickets to come to the show, and they live in a whole nother state. Now who does that? That's support. Okay, that's real support. I appreciate y'all. I'm just saying, you gotta leave this toxic shit alone. And not supporting each other is toxic as fuck. Okay, I'm telling y'all straight up. If you got family members going on and you not supporting them, you toxic. I'm just letting that marinate for y'all a little bit. I just want y'all to let it marinate and, you know, really think about it. Really think about if you're a toxic person or not. I know me personally, I try my hardest to not be toxic. I've been able to see some things that I didn't see before and correct some things that I know that I need to correct, and I've been trying not to pass that to my children. Anything that I feel is toxic, I don't apply to my kids, because I don't want them having toxic relationships with their kids. And it's a cycle. It's a cycle that has to be broken, and somebody got to take it upon themselves to break it, straight up. But that's all it is. I'm going to tell y'all something else that's toxic. how we talk to each other. And the reason I say this is because I watched this lady on TikTok talking to her grown ass kids, which my son is grown and the other one will be grown next year. And in the process of her talking to her kids, she was calling them all kind of sorry ass motherfuckers. Y'all sorry ass bitches. Y'all sorry ass motherfuckers. Y'all don't do shit. Y'all ain't this. And y'all ain't that. And fuck y'all, fuck y'all, fuck y'all daddies. Fuck y'all grown ass, fuck. Let me tell y'all something. That's not healthy, okay? I don't give a fuck, grown or not. It's not healthy. And at the end of the day, even us being grown and dealing with grown children, and our parents dealing with us, we have to watch how we talk to each other. You ever seen people that be like, so-and-so committed suicide last night, and we don't know what happened. We thought they was doing good, and we thought everything was cool, and we thought they was in a good mood, and we thought they was living their best life. Sorry, y'all, I dropped my lighter. More than likely, somebody done said something that hurt their feelings. Somebody done said something that did something to them, and they couldn't freaking handle it. And a lot of times it comes from family. While people thinking it comes from friends, it comes from school, it comes from the internet, a lot of times it comes from family. Because let me tell you something, I done had family members say some shit about me that made me contemplate my whole existence, and they didn't even realize it. That shit is toxic as fuck too, and that's why I don't talk to some of my family members, okay? Anyway, and we also have to realize that some of the relationships that we want from family members, we will never get. Okay? I sat down and had somebody tell me, and I'm going to put this out there, and fuck it. Oh well, I don't want to offend nobody on this show, but fuck it. I had somebody tell me the relationship I want from my parents, I will never get. That shit hurt. It hit like a rock dropping from an airplane onto my head. It hurt like hell. But you know what the truth is? They was right. It took me a long time to figure that out though. But they was right. As much as I love my daddy, me and my daddy have a homegirl and homeboy relationship. Now I can go to him for fatherly things, but we have never had a father-daughter relationship. Y'all let that sink in. Just let how I said that just marinate on your brain. We have never had a father-daughter relationship. And I love my daddy. Y'all just bear with this camera that keep falling. I love my daddy. We talk quite often. But we have not had a father-daughter relationship ever. Ever. And it's okay. I love him dearly. Will do anything for him. But I'm okay with the fact that we will never have a father-daughter relationship. And you know what? It's toxic as fuck. You want to know why? No girl should have a father in her life and not have a relationship with him like she wants. Y'all let that marinate. So I went out of my way to make sure that me and my children have a mother and son relationship. My kids can talk to me about anything. I tell people all the time, me and my kids' relationship is so open, them niggas gonna snitch on you like the FBI if you say, do, or anything to me, them, each other. They don't care. They are gonna tell, okay? They are gonna come straight to mommy and be like, mommy, let me tell you what happened, okay? They don't care who it is. It could be they damn daddies. They gonna tell. Because that's the type of relationship that I have with my children and the type of relationship that I've opened up to them. And these are things that I do because I don't want this toxic shit floating around. I don't want toxic ass grandbabies. I don't want that. I want my children to have relationships with their children. So you know what? I have open relationships with them. Whatever my kids have done, trust me, they have told me, whether it was good, bad, or in between. I knew when my kids started having sex. I knew when my kids started smoking weed. I knew when my kids started dating. I knew when Andrew started driving. I have known everything about everything in my kids' life forever. And Andrew is 25, and I still will tell you, if you piss him off, he calling mama, okay? Because that's how our relationship is. Baby, it's open communication over here. No toxicity allowed. And I tell you, nothing will come between me and that relationship I have with them boys. Boy, not a nothing. Okay? Not a nothing. Not a nothing. You shouldn't have to beg for a relationship from your family. That is so true. But some people don't get it. And you know what? It's okay. You shouldn't have to beg for a relationship with your family. But you know what? Family is who you make it. Baby, I got so many sisters and brothers and cousins. And I ain't gonna say aunties, because baby, it's only one Andre. It's only one Andre. I love y'all. I might call y'all auntie, but baby, when it come down to it, it's only one Andre. And let me tell you something about Andre. Baby, Andre rides for Danielle, and I will ride for Andre. Let me tell you, it's some things that I have expressed, and God sent her to work them through. Because baby, I was going through some toxic relationship shit with my family. And baby, it got to be somebody saying in the family to help you through it. And I don't know how she did it, but baby, yeah, it got to be somebody saying. Because some of this shit is just so toxic, y'all have no idea, okay? And I'm just telling y'all, y'all do not have to accept no toxic relationships from your family or nobody else. I am too. I'm glad you got a relationship with your daddy too. I'm so happy about that. I'm glad I got to meet your daddy too. Wonderful man. But yeah, stop accepting toxic relationships from people because they family. Fuck that. I don't do it, okay? I jumped out of the family group chat. You want to know why? Because they toxic. If you gonna argue in the family group chat, first of all, the group chat is supposed to be because we don't see each other. It's a pandemic going on and we want to stay in touch. I don't want to get on a group chat with people that I ain't seen in months and y'all want to sit here and argue. Is y'all crazy? No, I don't do toxic. I don't do toxic. That's why I'm single. I don't want a toxic relationship. I'm not finna do toxic family. None of that. But while I'm running my mouth, I ain't had not a nan commercial break. So, we gonna take one real quick because we 45 minutes into the show and I should have had a commercial break 15 minutes ago. But it's okay, y'all. We gonna go ahead and let me see where my commercial is. I'm gonna play this for y'all one more time. I played this for y'all last week. Y'all know I'm pretty repetitive with my commercials. I like to stick with them. Oh, she said her mommy is going to war for my ass. Yes, she is, baby. Ain't no toxicity there, honey. If it is, it's probably because we ride too hard for each other. Shout out to my family that I fuck with. I love y'all. If you watching this show and you related to me, that mean I fuck with you. So I love y'all. Commercial break. Here we go.
$20 bill. Who would like this $20 bill?
You should never take constructive criticism from people who never built anything. One of my millennials tweet that for me. Never take constructive criticism from people who never built anything. Because people who have never been on a construction team are always on a demolition crew. So they don't know how to build up. Their expertise is always how to break down.
And we're back. Those are two of my favorite videos that I use for commercial breaks here. Only because I really try to stress the messages that are in those videos. The Thai Tribute video I love. I had to find that video. Y'all gonna be seeing that one because people, you got to realize you don't lose your value. You don't lose value. Sorry. Just straight up. And the other one, y'all know I've been playing that since the first season. Jamal Bryant. So, yeah. I want y'all to understand why I play those videos and why those are my commercial breaks. Everything about this show is supposed to be about getting a message across. I know I do come on here. I talk a lot of shit. I bullshit a lot. I laugh. I crack jokes. I even bring subject matter to get laughs. But at the end of the day, I still want to, every show, make sure that a message has been relayed and something that y'all could go through with from week to week and keep you going. So, we're here talking about toxic family relationships. And, it's just funny because, you know, I've spent my life with my family trying to figure out certain things. You know, I've always called myself the black sheep of the family. I just really have always considered myself the black sheep. I'm different. Sorry, y'all. I'm different. In my opinion, I've always been a little different. And I'm okay with that. You know, I used to feel like I was the toxic person in the family because I didn't follow suit with what a lot of the family did. So I felt like I was the toxic one. But I've learned over the years that I'm not toxic, y'all. I'm not. But I won't deal with toxicity. That's what I won't deal with. I will not allow my children to deal with toxicity. When my children have children, I will not allow my grandchildren to deal with toxicity. If it means taking them away from the family, removing them from the family, I don't care who it is. I'll take them away and leave it be. Because toxicity is not good for mental health. And y'all know we talk a lot about mental health on this show. But toxicity is not good for mental health. Girl, I'm smoking a blunt. That's what I'm smoking. You already know. But yeah, I just, you know, I want everybody to be good and in a good place mentally. And sometimes to be in a good place mentally, you have to cut the family the fuck off. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. Okay? It is not okay to let your family talk to you any kind of way or treat you any kind of way for the sake of they are family. It is not okay. It is not okay for family to treat your children any kind of way because it's family. And let me tell y'all something. Let's go back to toxic family relationships. I'm going to tell y'all some other shit that is super, super toxic. Okay? It still goes on. And we still don't talk about it. It is toxic as fuck for y'all to allow these men to touch on y'all daughters, nieces, granddaughters, whatever female is in your house, and you allow it. That's toxic as shit. And then when they say something, you get mad and protect the man. That's toxic as shit. That type of shit is what I'm talking about. We ain't got to be family for the sake of being family, okay? Sorry, it's a no-no. You got one time to hurt me or fuck me over. I don't care if you family, friend, nigga on the street. I don't care. You get one time and that's it. Period. And I'm done. And I want no more dealings. Period. You got one time to talk to me crazy. You got one time to disrespect me. You got one time to talk down on me. And I'm done. All that shit is toxic. I don't talk down on my relatives. I don't talk down on the people that I love. No matter what it is. My cousin went and bought a new car. Let me tell y'all, I was so happy for her new car. I felt like I had bought a new car. I just wanted to see pictures of it. I was just happy. Like, it's no need for us to be in situations where somebody does something to better themselves and then we talk shit about them. Like somebody said earlier, I'm trying to break this generational curse and now they coming at me like I'm better than them. Fuck them. If that's how they feel, baby, you got to do what's right for you. You got to keep your mental health together. You got to keep the mental health of your children together. And sometimes a nigga will make you feel like shit because they feel like shit. They look at you and what you doing with your life and figured out they ain't did shit with their life in 50 goddamn years and want to talk shit to you. That's not your problem. How people feel about you is not your problem. What people say about you is not your problem. How your family treats you is not your problem. Baby, that's on them. You can't control none of that. All you can control is you. So keep it moving, baby. Do what you do and keep it moving. Avoid that toxic shit. Because, honey, it ain't shit to toxicity at all. But headache, heartache, and problems. I see y'all in my comments. I see y'all tuned in. And thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Just to let y'all know, since I got, people on here that need to hear this real quick. If you're an artist and you would like to promote your music on the show, please reach out to me. If you have a business and you would like to promote it on the show, please reach out to me. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor, I'm looking for season 2 sponsors for Couch Conversations. My sister is not around me right now, so I can't pick my stuff up. So I'm looking for season 2 sponsors for Couch Conversations. So please let me know. Shout out to It's All About Support Printing, who was my season 1 sponsor. I appreciate her straight up to the fullest. She was basically the co-sponsor for the first season. We had It's All About Support Printing and Lil Jazz. I appreciate them. So now here we are on season 2. I know we about 6 episodes in, but if you would like to be a sponsor for Couch Conversations, please feel free to reach out to me, 702-578-6716, and let's talk about it. I'm always open to having new... Lord, I'm hearing stuff in the background. I'm always hoping to have new sponsors, new commercial slots, new artists on the show. Also, if you would like to be on the show, let me know. I had a couple people reach out to me and ask me, do I accept guests on Couch Conversations? Yes, I do. All you have to do is let me know that you're interested in being on the show, and we can set it up where you can come to the actual live location, or we can do it virtually. You just have to let me know you want to be on the show, and we'll get you a subject, and we will go. I do not mind having guests on the show. Also, very soon I will be bringing back Danni Gyrl Live. So if you're an artist and you want to get interviewed, make sure you hit me up. I'm booking for that. That's also, you could do it in person or virtually as well. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Couch Conversations. Y'all don't know, y'all make this show very interesting for me from week to week. I thank y'all for the support from week to week. We're on episode 6 now, so probably 4 of the last 6 episodes have been suggestions from the viewers. So if you have a topic that you would like to talk about on the show, make sure you message me, text me, call me, DM me, however you can get to me. Make sure you let me know that you have a topic that you would like us to talk about on the show, and we will address it. I'm here for y'all, and y'all know this whole show is my opinions. So, I don't want nobody getting offended by nothing that's said. This whole show is my opinions and my experiences. So I just run y'all off what I know, what I've done, what I do, and we go from there. I try not to offend nobody, but fuck it. We talk about it the way it is, unfiltered, right here on Couch Conversations. So I just want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. Like I said, if you would like to have any type of viewing or anything on the show, just let me know. I'm trying to read the comments. The family members that talked about me threw rocks and hid their hands. I still love them, but I feed them with a long handled spoon. Whatever they do is between them and God, but what I do is between me and God, and I choose to do the right thing. But we will never be close ever again, but I still love them. I get that. I feel that way right now about one of my cousins. I probably will never talk to her no time soon, but I love her dearly, dearly. But anyway, book me. all you got to do is text me and let's talk about it. Text me, get me on the phone, and we'll get you on Couch Conversations. If y'all want to, y'all can come to the location. We can meet up somewhere. I can come to y'all. You just have to hit me and let me know what you want to do. We here for y'all. This is Couch Conversations, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all tuning in to Couch Conversations. One more week. It's always a pleasure, always fun, always good conversation. And y'all know we will be right back here next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with a new talk, a new subject, a new conversation, something else to laugh and kiki about. And right here, Facebook. Oh, also subscribe. Make sure you subscribing on YouTube at DMEG Radio. Make sure you subscribing, and you can also check out the playbacks on YouTube when necessary. So let me see, did I miss anything before I check out? You don't want to see me as an artist on your show? You can bring the babies, okay? Ha ha. On my deathbed, I learned about fam, friends, and some other folks. I know now. Yeah, I get it. Oh, I get it, Goof. I get it. You learned a big lesson. You learned one of the biggest lessons. She don't exist anymore. Ari, did you just erase her off the face of the planet? Ari, you can come on my show whenever you want to, girl. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. I love y'all. You want to promote yourself? Okay, just let me know, girl. Text me or call me and we'll get you on the show. Also, y'all see my stack. Let me get close up for y'all. Show y'all all the colors in the stack. Gold, blue, red. Oh my God, it's a whole bunch of colors. But I have it on because it's gold and I have this brown shirt. Shout out to Trina Bell, aka Trina Powell, for the bracelet. Attic Charmery. Make sure if you're interested in getting one, you hit me up. It's a stacker, so you can add to it. I got other bracelets that I add to it, so let me know if you're interested. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming out. I need to be back on stage. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh my God. Thank y'all for tuning in one more week. I really, really, really appreciate you. And we will be back. Stay tuned for what our subject will be next Wednesday. You can find it on my page tomorrow. I always post it the day after what the subject will be. Yeah, I said coming out. That's for me being on stage. I miss hosting, y'all. I haven't did a hosting gig in like 3 months, and I'm ready to be back on stage. And thank y'all for coming out. But if you would like to book me, also reach out. I'm up for singing gigs and engagements. Y'all let me know. I host. And yeah. So make sure you back here next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for Couch Conversations, and I'm going to be bringing you another conversation. And you know what? I kind of have an idea now of what it's going to be, but I just want y'all to stay tuned. Check it out tomorrow just to make sure. And we're going to have another great topic here next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. It's always a good conversation with y'all. Y'all know that. I love y'all. Thank y'all. You can also, I'm sorry, one more thing. You can also show your support by cash apping us, Danni Gyrl, DMEG. Nikita, you can go on Couch Conversations page or on my page, and it'll give you alerts for when I go live. And you have a musician too. Is Kai gonna come play the guitar, girl? Is that what's gonna happen? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for him. The mother and son duo. Yes, girl. Bring Kai to come play the guitar, girl. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. You can always support. And we're gonna get back to doing the games during the show also. I know we haven't did any Cash App games this season, so we gonna get back to the Cash App games. probably next week. So y'all make sure that you tune in one more time next week to Couch Conversations. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all so much. It's always a pleasure here with y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a divine night. Peace out. Now I don't even want to click y'all off. Good night, y'all.